What's up, G-Shock Society? This is Willie Licks, aka Master4999. I'm going to do another G-Shock review today. Want to give a couple shout outs. Danny Handsome, Chavo, G-Shock Warrior, Mike835, G-Shock Prince. I'm forgetting some of you guys. Forgive me. So the review today is on this collaboration that came out maybe a month and a half ago. Hasn't really been doing that well. I kind of figured it wouldn't, pretty much right around the time or a little bit before it was coming out. This is the new in4mation collaboration, and it is model GLX150X-7 CR. The X always denotes that it's an in4mation collab. I know Mike and G-Shock Warrior already did a review on this, so I'll try to make mine pretty quick. So pretty interesting box. Box might be one of the coolest parts. Black and white, kind of graffitied out. It's got in4mation's logo all over it. Let's take a look inside. And we got our old school bronze tin, but it's painted all red. It's got this X right here and bones, kind of like a pirate vibe. You can see. Zoom in. It says G-Shock and in4mation. Nothing around the edges. There's it says G-Shock. Got in4mation underneath. Let's see what we got inside. Here is instruction manual. It's module 3295. We got our warranty card. This was a brand new module. This came out, the in4mation collaboration came out at the same time. They were releasing 3 other colorways of this. The GLX150-1, I think -4, and -7. The 7's a cream colored, I believe it's 7. It's a cream color, it's a little off-white, and it's got black side buttons. And then the 1 is an all-black one with a negative display, and the 4, the one that ends in a 4, is a blue and pink one. That's a Japan-only release. And then there's a glossy black and orange one. Forgot about that one. So here's the watch, and this is the new module, and you can see there's a tide graph and a moon graph right in the middle line, and this uses I think it's called like a super LED light. It's got 2 of them coming from the bottom left and right. So you can see I got full light on, no flash on my phone right now, and you can see the light very well. Light's one of the best things about this. Very bright. This is a matte finish white watch. Here, I'll show you the tag. And you can see the retail price was $110, which is pretty low for a collaboration. It says in4mation down here, and it says it up here. There's a red strap holder, and then it's like a gunmetal black clasp right here. It says G-Shock. Focus isn't working too great. Custom in4mation backplate. Kind of what you'd come to expect with the in4mation collabs. See if you can see it from here a little bit better. I'm just bad camera angle right now. So yeah, we'll go over this watch real quick. So as you can see, it's an all matte white watch. It's got like the slightest like semi-gloss to it. It's not as matte, I'd say, as like a 6900, some white 6900s, or the charcoal gray one, the 6900 FS8. But overall, it would definitely be matte versus glossy. Just has like a smoother feel to it than some of the even more matte ones, in my opinion. So we'll go over the functions real quick. Up top, Monday, 8/27. That's the date. Time's at the bottom. Cool thing about this watch, it's not solar, but it has a battery. I think it's a 7-year battery. So that's definitely one cool thing Casio's been working on to make their watches more efficient. First thing, we go into the tide and moon graphs. So here it's set to the moon. Age of the moon down here. It's showing you what the moon's going to look like. If you press adjust right up here, it switches to our tide. Then we go into our next setting. We got world time. I have it set on West Coast time right now. It's pretty cool. They actually added a couple new cities. If you see up top, it says SFO. That's for San Francisco. That's never been in their watches before, to my knowledge. One annoying thing is if you try, there's a bunch of different time zones, 48 maybe more. If you go forward, like I just did, where it says LAX, on most watches you can just press this and it's going to go back, and it doesn't. It just puts on the light. So if you miss your time zone, you have to go all through them again. That's a little annoying, but it's not like a deal breaker on the watch or anything like that. Next mode is stopwatch. Then we got timer, alarm. There's our signal. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have 2 normal alarms and 1 snooze alarm, so 3 alarms. I'm used to, if you guys see a lot of my reviews, I feel like most of my watches have 5 alarms in them. And then if we go back, we got our home time. Let me hold this down for a sec to put on the auto light feature. Now, do you see under Monday how it says LT? That means the auto light feature's on. I don't know if this is going to work in the brightness, but there we go. So you guys see how that works? So if it was on your wrist, give you guys a quick wrist shot. There we go. I think one of the reasons why this watch might not be doing so well is because it was released at the same time that all the other new models. I mean, this was a brand new module and model, which is the GLX150. This limited edition was released at the same time all the other all models of this were being released, and to be honest, this is like the simplest and most plain looking out of all of them, and you kind of expect the opposite from a collaboration. So yeah, it's all white. They have a cream colored one that's off-white, and the buttons are black, and just those 2 things right there just like make that watch kind of stand out a lot more than this. It almost just seems a little tacky how all they did was just slap information on here a couple times and put the red strap keeper with it. I'm not hating on information or anything like that. I love them. I think I like their company. I think they've done all really nice collaborations in the past. But maybe if this watch was released by itself and there was no other models of this, like just regular models, maybe this would be doing a lot better. But when you kind of release a new one, a new module, a new model, and you have a limited edition and it's the most plain out of all of them, I don't know, I'm guessing that's why it's not working. It just seems like there's not a ton of effort that was put into this. There's no custom backlight. I have a feeling that's because maybe this kind of a module can't handle it, or it would look too confusing to be able to read stuff. But you obviously come to expect that in the information releases. But I was excited to get this. I got it directly from information right when it was coming out. I paid $110 plus $7.75 shipping. That's what information made you pay. So I paid $117.75. I thought was a steal. I thought these would be at least selling for about $150 to $170. But I've seen on eBay that there's been a couple watch retailers who use eBay, and they've set them at the auction starting at $1.99 or 1 cent, and I've seen these go as low as like $92 with free shipping. So it seems like the retailers are just trying to dump these at this point. Who knows? Crazier things have happened. Maybe in a couple of years these are going to be like $250. I highly doubt that, but I've seen weirder things. But sorry for all that rambling on. I know a bunch of my subscribers are like real G-Shock collectors. So I kind of have a challenge for you to give me an answer to this. I've asked Mike835 about this. He's one of the most knowledgeable people I know, so I don't really question him on stuff. But when he was doing a review, or someone was, maybe it was G-Shock Warrior, they said this was either the 6th or 7th collaboration with in4mation, and I said, and they listed the ones that they were. I think Mike did this. And I said, well, isn't there one more? Because there was a green GW400 that came out. I don't know if you guys know that module. It's really cool. Circular, Tide Moon Graph, multiband 2, Japan and America. Really rare. I want to get my hands on one of those models. But there was a green one that came out that had in4mation on the band. But for some reason or another, I think Mike told me that it wasn't a official collaboration. But if anyone can kind of fill me in on why that is and if they know more about that model. I think it came out about 5 or 6 years ago. But anyways, everyone just keep doing what you're doing. See a lot of people putting up some new videos. Chavo, you're getting pieces like they're candy, and you got a really big sweet tooth right now. Can't imagine how many pieces you're gonna have in a few more months from now. It seems like you're picking up like 5-6 pieces a week at least. It seems. But that's about it. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions. This is Willie Licks, aka Master4999, signing out.